Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. The winds have been insanely strong here in South Florida lately, which has really limited our fishing options. So I hit up the boys Victor and Dennis from Land Shark Outdoors. We got creative and decided to go after some super accessible yet highly invasive wild tilapia. We had an absolute blast going after these fish using some crazy unconventional methods. And then what happened next was one of the coolest things I've ever experienced while fishing and filming. So as always, thanks so much for clicking on this one, and I really hope you enjoy it. All right, just pulled up to the first spot. Hopping out of the Land Shark mobile. Oh, look, there's a little puppy right here. What's up, buddy? So what's really cool about going after these tilapia, and correct me if I'm wrong, but these are the same fish that you find in the grocery store. But the difference is most of those are gonna be farm raised. And right now we're gonna be catching wild caught tilapia. I think it's a much healthier option. The water quality is not incredible in these canal systems, but I think it's a lot better than what you get with a farm raised fish. They're swimming in these tiny ponds, they're overpopulated. So this is a much healthier option to try to catch some fresh fish. And you're gonna see it's really, really easy to do. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we use and exactly how we go after these fish. So all we're doing here is we're just walking down the bank of this canal. It's a nice, really shallow canal. We got great visibility. Water's nice and clean. And we're just gonna be walking up and down looking for these tilapia. A lot of times they're sitting on beds. I don't know if it's because they're spawning or if they just generally like to stay in a territorial area like a bed, but all we're gonna do is walk up and down, try to find these fish, and we're gonna present them with it's a small worm. They call them night crawlers. You can pick them up at any bait shop. Super easy bait to use. We'll have a small, tiny hook with a light fluorocarbon leader. We'll try to get the bait to them before they can see us. That'll be the key. Super cool right now. We're in horse country, so it's awesome to see all these really friendly people coming by on horseback, just enjoying the day. We're doing the same thing, but we're doing a little fishing, so it's great to come out here and enjoy the outdoors. Hey, how you doing?
Great. Are we on
enjoy the day? Yeah, a little YouTube video. All right, so I'm putting my first bait on. Vic's been fishing for about 5 minutes. He caught a little bluegill, which is a native panfish that we have down here. Stole the bait right from under the tilapia's nose, but we're trying to get these tilapia. They're a little bit spooky so far, but check out the bait. This is that night crawler I was telling you guys about. Vic's using a bobber. I'm gonna start with the free line method. Try a couple different things and see what's working. It's a really important thing when you're fishing, especially if you have the luxury of having 2 people fishing. If you each try a different tactic and see what's working best, that's a really good way to get things done and get some good results. So he's with the bobber, I'm with the free line. Let's see if we can get a fish. Once again, there's one of these really cool trees right across the canal here. In the last video, if you guys saw, I said it looks like a Dr. Seuss movie. Really, really cool. If anyone knows what that is, comment down below because I'd be interested in knowing exactly what kind of tree that is. They're obviously blooming right now. The flowers are in season and they are absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite things about coming down these canals is just seeing all the different nature and wildlife that's here in South Florida. There's some really cool stuff. We saw a peacock. Just beautiful, beautiful scenery. I really, really enjoy that about land-based fishing. It's one of my favorite things. Well, this is a little trickier than we anticipated it being, but that's fishing. We're gonna adapt, we're gonna adjust, and we're gonna figure out a way to catch these fish. That much I can tell you. I've had the worm float right by their face and they just swim the other way. Don't worry, we ain't giving up. We will find a way to catch these tilapia. Even if I gotta dive in on them myself.
You're afraid of swimming, Tyler.
That's okay, I could stand in this stuff. All right, Vic just caught a cool fish, a gar. Go to his channel to check that out, but I'll show you a little clip of what that thing looks like, but Vic talks about them, they're super cool. We're still looking for these tilapia. Haven't been fishing too long. I actually see a few right here. They just haven't shown any interest in our night crawlers whatsoever. There's another gar right here. I think I saw one. I saw something. Vic's teaching me how to catch a gar here.
What I'm gonna have to teach you is how to hold them.
Should I stick them now? You're holding them for me. Should I stick them?
Yeah.
All right. Captain Vic said stick them. Oh no, he's got me in the vegetation. This one's a lot lighter in color. It's pretty cool. Nice little bycatch when we're out here looking for tilapia. These guys seem to like the worms. I think they pretty much eat anything, but We're gonna quickly get the hook out of this sucker and let him swim another day. Vic said he's eaten these before, which is pretty cool. I have never even considered eating one. I actually stuck them pretty good. One of the hardest things about these fish, when I have targeted them 20 years ago, was just getting a hook in them. I don't think I've ever let one eat that long, but that was a ticket right there.
Yeah, you need a small hook and let him eat forever.
And that's exactly what we did, and here he is. Cool little gar. Definitely not what we're going for, but I'm not mad at it. Having a lot of fun out here so far. We're gonna keep hunting for the elusive, uncooperative tilapias. Sweet. Spot number 2. Another little shallow water canal on the side of the road. Let's see if they're gonna cooperate in here. So spot 2 is loaded up just like the first spot, but same pattern. These fish are swimming around all frantic, and they are not showing any interest in the worms yet. Very interesting. I don't know if they're in some kind of a spawning ritual, and that's why they're not feeding. Never fished for these fish before, so it's all new to me. All right, real quick, we just pulled up to spot 3. We made a complete change in our approach. We tried for a while, we tried bread, we tried the night crawlers like you guys saw, and the tilapia, for whatever reason, like I said, maybe they're spawning. We don't really know these fish that well, but they are not eating. So Vic said it best, we're gonna force feed them with a cast net. You can see Vic right here, he's loading up the net, and we're gonna see if we could throw this thing, spread it over these fish, and take them home, because we wanna eat some tilapia, and we're doing it by any means necessary. So let's see if the net works. Listen, things are not going to plan, but you still gotta take a second to appreciate Mother Nature and just how awesome it is that we're blessed to live here in South Florida. Right now it's springtime, and it seems like all the trees are blooming with these beautiful flowers. We've seen these ones with the yellow flowers, some pink flowers. I'm getting frustrated chasing these tilapia down the bank. I'm literally out of breath because I'm running after them, but it's nice to take a moment, take a deep breath, and get grateful for what we do have here, and that's the beautiful Mother Nature all around us. Let's keep looking. We tried everything to get those tilapia yesterday. The night crawlers, bread, you guys saw the cast net. We threw it for hours, and we could not get those fish. They were smart, they were spooky, they were fast. So we regrouped, put our minds together, came up with a master plan, and we broke out the secret weapon. This is a bow and arrow, basically, used to catch fish. So we're gonna take this and see if we can get on them. Should be a ton of fun. I've never done this before, but let's get after it. We're about to get started. Dennis just sharpened up the arrow. It's pretty cool. So that thing is razor sharp now. We're just walking the bank looking for these tilapia, just like we were doing yesterday. Victor's not with us today. He's out surfing or doing something like that. But we're really excited to get started. Dennis is gonna show you guys really quick how to load up the bow and arrow, and just a little bit of couple of tips, because he's done similar stuff like this before. I've never shot a bow and arrow, maybe once or twice when I was a little kid. So he's gonna show you that, and then we're gonna get started.
You have your arrow. You have this little clip here that binds the arrow to the bow, to the reel. You're gonna arrange this, put in the willow whisker biscuit, little feathers keeping it held in place. It's got some nice rubber grooves that you can pull. This reel here has free spool, so you engage like this and then free spool before you shoot. If you ever had a bow as a kid, it's pretty much the same thing. Just, you know, you want to line up the arrow, aim down it, and then let her rip. We're going to try to spot a tilapia here, do our best, and definitely learn a little bit as we go.
Yes, sir. Let's get it started. All right, Dennis has one in his sights here. It's on the other side of the canal, so it might be a tricky shot, but this is just shot 1. We're gonna see how everything performs. Close.
Just a little high on them. All right, that was the first shot.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of a hard, long shot, but
it's all right. Getting used
it was
to
decently close.
So I just want to say real quick, what we're doing is completely legal. We triple checked with the FWC rules. First of all, these tilapia are invasive. They're not really supposed to be here. It's 100% legal to shoot them with a bow and arrow day or night. So we are in the right here, in case any of you were concerned. Dennis lining up another one here.
That was low.
Low?
It's pretty low on him.
Another swing and a miss. This looks really fun.
So I think it's a refreshing change of pace.
No, it is for sure. I mean, all I ever do is rod and reel. So to come out here like this, it's a whole new experience and new challenge. It's what I live for. There's another one right here, 20 feet away from that last shot.
2 of them. Oh, they went in the bush. He's hiding right there. I think I got him.
I can see his tail right there. Dennis got him.
Oh,
and it looks like a chunkster.
We got him through the bush.
He was hiding in the bush, but he couldn't hide. He tried. Oh, let's go. You have no idea what a feeling this is. After 2 days, actually, I'm sorry. After 1 day of struggling, but a bunch of different techniques.
That's a solid shot as far as, you know, conserving meat goes.
Yeah, good work. Kind of hit him in the intestine area. That's all kind of guts, and that won't be part, with these fish, we're gonna fillet them. That won't be part of the fillet.
Look at that sucker. Oh,
Look at that. Smoked a good one. That is so awesome. We don't have the best lighting right now, so it's not really doing it justice, but this fish is really pretty. He's got like some pinks and greens and really pretty fish.
He's got a busted eye.
Yeah, it looks like he's blind in this eye. That might have been his downfall there. He almost kind of looks like a triple tail in a sense, like a little bit like in his face or something. Sweet work, dude. All right, we're gonna get this bad boy in the cooler. Probably need about, I don't know, 4 or 5 more for a nice solid meal. Some good protein. It's awesome, man. Good work, dude. The bow and arrow paid off. We just threw that tilapia Dennis shot in the cooler. I noticed when we were driving to the spot, there's a little road here, and on the other side of this road, I saw 2 tilapia sitting high in the water column. So we're gonna try to sneak up on them real quick and see if I can get one. It's my turn with the bow. Ooh, super high. Wow. All right. I think I got him. I think I nailed him. Hell yeah. This is so cool, guys. We're right on the side of the road. Like, these fish are very good eating. You've probably had tilapia in the grocery store before. I'm really excited to try the wild caught ones and see if there's any difference. Oh man, he's pulling. Oh, I think I got the good one. There was a little school of like 3 of them there, and I aimed for the biggest one, and I think that's the one I got. I hope the arrow's in there good. I'm gonna go down there and grab it. Y'all ready for this? Check it out. Wow. Appreciate it, yeah. Tilapia like you get in the store. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we're seeing them. Hoping to get a few for a nice meal. Check this thing out. This is a really pretty fish. Super cool fish right on the side of the road. These invasive tilapia. Man, I'm excited to eat this fish. That was so fun shooting him with the bow and arrow. I've never shot a bow and arrow at anything before except for maybe a target, but super cool. We're gonna get this one on ice. Dennis is gonna grab the bow. He's up. He's having a ton of fun. It's so rewarding to actually get these fish because, like I said, we tried every trick we had available to us yesterday and nothing was happening. To come out here and be pretty successful that quickly it's rewarding. We had a guy come up on the side of the road and he was super stoked for us, so it's just cool. I love this area. This is like old Florida, horseback country. It's good people out here, so let's get this guy on ice. Dennis is back up on the bow. That was so cool. Basically what happened was I shot the first time and I was way off, super high, and I just adjusted, dropped my aim a little bit. I was able to hit that second one absolutely perfectly, exactly where I was aiming. So hopefully I got a better feel for it now. We're coming down this canal and these two girls, Shannon and Miranda, they're on the other side of this fence. This is a wildlife sanctuary. I'm gonna let them tell you guys about it, but they were really interested in what we were doing. They came over really curious because they saw the bow and arrow and they've never seen fish in these canals besides cichlids. But we told them we're getting tilapia, and they have an eagle and a panther and a bunch of native species that they rescued inside of this sanctuary. And we're gonna try to feed them the tilapia. I don't know if we're gonna get that on camera or not, but just something really cool. So if you guys wanna tell us about your spot.
Well, through the fence here, we are a wildlife sanctuary and botanical garden here in Davie, Florida. And all of our animals are permanently injured or captive, non-releasable in some way. And we basically offer them a second chance at life coming from a bad situation. We also double as a rehabilitation hospital as well. So we accept all native birds to be rehabilitated and released back out to the wild.
Do you guys have like a website or something for the sanctuary?
FlamingoGardens.org.
I'll link their website for the
sanctuary. And come visit us.
Yeah,
please.
Go visit them.
Come on the other side of the fence.
They're doing something really great here. It's awesome that they're taking care of the natural resources and wildlife that we have here. That's amazing. I'll live for that. So we're gonna try to get a couple more tilapia in this canal, and then hopefully we can provide some food for their animals. All right, Dennis is trying to get lined up on another fish here, but that was so cool that those girls came up to us like yelling at us through the fence. At first I thought they were gonna be like, what are you guys doing here? But they were super sweet. And now we have like a new mission. Dennis just shot the bow. We have a new mission to try to get some extra tilapia. Obviously I want enough to do a catch, clean, and cook so we could do a nice meal, but if we get some extra ones, we're gonna feed some of these native predatory animals that live here in South Florida. I think they said they have a bald eagle and a Florida panther, so that would be like the coolest thing of all time. So let's see if we can make it happen.
Oh my God. To all the guys that are active bow fishermen and nail fish from like really far away, I've seen some of the videos. Props to you guys. This is not easy.
I don't know, I've only taken 2 shots and I stoned one. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is definitely not easy. I think I got super duper lucky. And there's a little added pressure now that we have to feed a couple animals. Oh, she's sitting. Oh, she moved. Oh, dude.
It was moving.
That was crazy. I wish I was watching that.
It was moving, and we nailed him. Look at him.
He just floated up.
Look at him. Tyler, I don't know. I think I got you beat.
Look at that puppy, man. Dennis got himself a good one. That was a super sick shot. That thing was swimming hard to the left, and Dennis is like, I had enough, and he just,
oh my.
He let him and got a great shot. It was really cool to watch.
He's got some leeches on the inside of his mouth.
Does he? All right, that one's going to the Panther.
Look at him.
Ugh. He's got like a leech inside of his mouth. I still think that this water quality is better than what you're gonna find in a farm-raised fish.
That was a shot of the day so far, at least.
Yeah, that was really cool. We haven't been doing this for long. This is a really fun thing that you guys can come do with your family, you know. I think you could pick up these bows at like Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's or one of those kind of places, maybe online, and come out here and have a good time, eliminate some of these invasive species, and get a great meal for you and your family. All right, we're gonna get this one in the cooler too, and then stay after it. See one right here. So hard to like get an eye for it, but might have missed him, might have hit him. Let's reel it up and see, but my shot was pretty true. I don't see him squirming down there, so. I missed them all. I think I went like right in between them. The son of a gun. Looked like a headshot. Didn't it look like I hit him? Sometimes you gotta know your strengths and you gotta know your weaknesses. I'm gonna take one more shot here, and then I'm gonna give the reins back to Dennis because he's got a hotter hand than I do. We don't have a lot of time. I want to get a couple of these fish and go feed those animals. Gave it back to the Florida boy himself. Let's see if he can get another one.
That's a beautiful one. Oh my God. See how red it is?
Oh wow, that one is
He looks so unique.
The one Dennis just shot at had some really vibrant colors, like red and pink. Oh, you got one.
Shot something.
It's a tilapia.
No way.
Wow, that is so cool, guys. So Dennis was shooting. Wow, that is so funny. Dennis was shooting on a completely different fish, and these fish kind of school together and swim together, and he nailed one without even knowing. And it's a headshot.
First headshot of the day. That was not expected. I was aiming at a totally different fish. Didn't even see this one. He was just underneath all the weeds and stuff. But I'm really excited to feed these animals.
Yeah, it's gonna be super cool. All right, we just made it back to the truck. Had a ton of fun shooting the bow and arrow. I wasn't that great at it. I'm a rookie, I'm a newbie. Dennis ended up getting 3 of the 4 tilapia. We're gonna take 2 of them, and Shannon and Miranda are gonna pick us up in the golf cart, and they're gonna take us into the sanctuary, and we're gonna feed those animals. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's go do it. The girls just picked us up on the outside of the fence. They brought us in here to the botanical gardens. We're gonna go feed these animals. So exciting. They were just telling me all about the panther that they have and the bald eagle as well. So should be a ton of fun. We'll see you guys in there.
Panthers don't like roar, they chirp.
Really?
So like he replies to us by chirping. They also purr like a giant cat.
They're actually the largest big cat to purr, so everything bigger than Buddy
So like a
doesn't have
lion
a
and
purr.
tiger make more of a guttural noise.
Huh.
When you guys enter, just go ahead and step on this. It's just gonna clean your shoes from of like distemper and
We gotta get one of these for Vic.
any dirty stuff you picked up at the canal.
How many are them in the wild now? They're really rare.
200 to 300 are left in the wild currently.
Only 200 to 300 left in the wild currently.
Buddy technically is a cougar. So cougar, puma, mountain lion, Florida panther, they all fall under the same genus.
Really?
So they are compatible with genes when it comes to breeding, which is one of the ways that people try and up panther numbers in the wild.
Buddy's being a little shy. Buddy the Florida panther. He's actually a cougar, we were told. So we're gonna entice him out with his food bowl. That's the call? That's the cat call?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought that was an open access right to us. That's how big they are, that these.
So their top weight is about 130 for male. Females are also going to be a lot smaller. So try not get too close to this because he is still a large cat.
Buddy, you like the camera? He's like, I like that fluffy thing
Make
on
sure
top. What
no
is that?
Can I see the fish?
Yeah, we are no contact, so please don't stick your hands inside the cage. He has a full set of teeth and claws.
You don't have to worry about that. We're not sticking our hands anywhere near this guy. What's up, buddy? Oh, that is so
You guys care
cool.
about this?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some of the smaller ones if that's all right.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He'll go after
Whatever you want
anything.
to give us, we love doing stuff like that. Buddy, look what they caught you. It's straight from the canal.
Look, buddy, I would never give this to a dog.
Look.
Follow that scent, boy. Yeah.
Step up. Come here. Good job. Sit.
Oh, he
Good
looks
boy.
So good. Up.
Up. Okay.
Yummy. All right, let's go to the front.
We're taking a little detour. We're gonna go around so we can get a better view of Buddy eating his
He's
tilapia.
gonna run up and jump in. Here he comes.
Oh my god.
That's a panther? That panther's are black.
We've given him live fish and dead fish before. He likes both of them, but Buddy's a little bit on the chunkier side, and he does get fed. He just turned 5 last July, so he'll be 6 soon. So he's a full-grown cougar.
That was pretty cool. The girls are walking off that way, but they're gonna take us to the next animal that we're gonna feed. Buddy the panther, he was kind of playing with it and licking it. I think he's gonna start getting into it, but there's a big crowd around him, so maybe he's a little bit shy, so let's go feed the next animal.
So back here, we're at our ambassador area. All the birds back here are trained to do wildlife educational shows and talks. And that is where Thunder, our bald eagle, is at. Yes, I know.
Whoa.
That's Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk, yeah, he's a red-shouldered hawk. He's worked with us for around 15 years. Hello, Tony.
What up, Tony?
This is Gypsy, a good vulture girl. Hi. What up, Mac? Ow, ow. He's missing half of his jaw, so that's why he's here with us. Someone found him out on a dirt road in the middle of the Everglades with the injury already healed over. So we're working with vets right now to hopefully get him a prosthetic. So this is Thunder, our now adult bald eagle. Look, he's looking at it. He's looking at the fish. Show him. What is that?
Look, Thunder.
Is that a fish? So bald eagles can be found throughout the entirety of the United States. In other areas like England, Scotland, they are referred to as the sea eagle. It's the same thing, really.
Yeah.
Slight differences, though.
I don't think they need an introduction. That's America's bird right there.
That is America's bird.
So I just butchered half of this tilapia. This is what we're gonna feed to Thunder, the bald eagle. We don't have a real fillet knife here. We were not expecting any of this to happen, obviously. But the meat's pretty nice,
That
actually.
looks like a pretty good fillet.
It's not bad. It's pretty white. Doesn't look too bloody. I'm excited to try these out once we get them in the kitchen, but let's go feed that eagle.
Up. Good. We have an audience today. So bald eagles are excellent fishermen. Do you like it? Thunder likes fish. We have 2 other bald eagles on exhibit, and one of them hates it. But you don't.
That's so cool.
So they use their beaks to just basically rip apart flesh, bone, meat, all of it. These guys can eat bones, feathers, scales. It's very amazing. Other birds of prey may specialize in a certain kind of food. Bald eagles will eat anything they can get their talons on. It's gonna take a while for you to eat all this. And I'm not gonna wait, and neither are they. So you can have it. Step back.
Enjoy, buddy.
You're welcome! You're welcome! Sound like a monkey. Hi. Love you. People thought he was untrainable, but look at him now.
Amazing. It's really great work that you guys do here. That's super
Thank
cool.
you. Pretty great work you guys do too.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. All right, that was super duper fun, super cool. The bald eagle and the Florida panther, I'm not even kidding. Those are 2 of my favorite animals on the face of the earth. So to be able to like feed them up close and personal with a fish that we just caught in the canal on the other side of the fence, that's not something I'm gonna forget anytime soon. But that completes the fishing and animal feeding segment of this video. And I will meet you guys in the kitchen. We're gonna clean those tilapia up. I'm just gonna do a simple fillet job and then take the skin off. We'll meet you in the kitchen. Chef Sophia's gonna be there and she's gonna make a really awesome recipe. See you there.
Bye.
All right, check it out. Welcome back to Danny and Sophia's kitchen. We got a plate full of tilapia here. Kind of a heavy bloodline on these. When we were cleaning them up, they were kind of slimy too, but we're gonna see how they taste. What are you gonna make for us today?
So we're gonna make tilapia piccata with rice.
Perfect. Should be amazing. Let's get started.
These are the ingredients we're gonna be using for the piccata. So we have lemon slices, shallots, garlic, and parsley. And then we're also gonna be using lemon juice, chicken stock, white wine, and capers. We're just gonna season the tilapia with salt and pepper. I'm just gonna put the fish in the flour, make sure it's coated. So we have the pan on medium heat, and then we are gonna just put some olive oil and then let that get hot. So we're just putting the fish in the pan, and we're gonna cook it for about 3 to 2 minutes or so. So it's been about 3 minutes on this side, so we're just gonna flip it over. So it's been about 3 minutes on the other side too, so we're just gonna pop it out. And then now we're starting to create our piccata sauce. And now we're gonna put our wine. We're just gonna do like a good splash. So what we just did is deglazing. So we're basically getting all the flour and the flavor from the fish and the oil and butter and the garlic and shallots into the sauce. And it also helps it make it thick too because there's flour left in the pan. Our next ingredient is a half a cup of chicken stock. And you're just gonna let that simmer for like 3 minutes. Our lemon juice, so this is also half a cup. I already drained the capers. That you can put as much as you want. Now we're just gonna put the fish back in and let it finish in the sauce. So I put a little bit of cayenne in here just because I wanted a little bit of spice, but it's basically done. We're just gonna put like half of our parsley in here. And then this is the final dish, a bed of sticky rice, the tilapia Tyler caught, and then lemon piccata sauce.
Okay, food's on the table. We're starving. Danny and I have been out on the boat all day filming and fishing. Sophia was just in here for the last hour cooking for us, so let's dig in. I'm excited to see how this is.
I'll be the judge of that.
It's good.
Super lemony.
Yeah, but I like that about piccata. When Sophia did like a taste test, she said it was really lemony, but I think that goes with, I think that's what this dish is really. It's got a really, really lemony flavor to it. But the fish is pretty good too. It's white, it's flaky. It's like tilapia you get in the store except wild caught. So it should be healthier. Alright, that is all I have for this video. Danny's almost done with his plate. I gotta catch up because I want to get some more before it's all gone. But that was a ton of fun going after the tilapia. I've never gone for them before. You guys drop a comment down below if you know a way that we can get them to actually eat so we can catch them on rod and reel. But it was a ton of fun going after them with the bow. I've never done that before and I want to get back out there and try to get better at that. And then being able to take them into that wildlife preserve, that was so cool. That was like the highlight of my week. Maybe even the highlight of my month. And that was a really awesome way to take some of these invasive fish and feed it to some of our native animals. But anyway, that is all we got for this one. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.